Hey folks, welcome to day 1 of Fantasy-A-Thon. Yeah, let's do the damn thing. I'm going to be vlogging. It may not be daily vlogging, but I'm going to be vlogging for myself daily. Whether or not I upload them daily is, you know, we'll see how it goes. But I am going to be doing Fantasy-A-Thon. Pretty excited about it. It is currently a little after midnight. I am been rushing to finish Pet Sematary, actually, before this whole week starts, or 10 days starts. I was unable to finish it. I'm real close to the end, so I'm actually going to count this as a fantasy book. If you know the general plot of Pet Sematary, it's not exactly contemporary. It's technically horror, but, you know, there's fantastical elements. I'm counting it. Julie said I could count it, so I'm holding her to it. Pet Sematary is fantasy. So, there you go. Speaking of Pet Sematary, I got my own little bubbies right here. Say hello to people. Gonna see a whole lot of her this week. Hopefully not as a zombie. Aside, I am going to start a book tonight. I'm starting Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Sean McGuire. This is the shortest book on my TBR list. So I figured I'm gonna start with the shortest and try to get as much of this done as possible. And yeah, go from there. Do keep in mind, guys, as always, my vlogs may or may not be exciting depending on how the next 10 days go. I do work literally, I think, 8 of those next 10 days. I actually work 8 days in a row and then have a day off, so pray for me, you know. Okay, the fact that you're rubbing your face on Pet Sematary is a little concerning. So I'm gonna do what I can this week. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride. I'm very excited to read some fantasy books, which isn't like me, but I just like changing things up. I like changing up my genres. I never know what I'm gonna like, and I don't like to sort of box myself into, you know, one thing. Life's too short for that shit. I'm gonna start this, update you guys in the morning. Maybe stay up a little bit late tonight and try to read as much as Pet Sematary. I want to finish it. I'm gonna watch the movie at some point in the next couple of days. I work late the next few days, so I'm unable to watch it then, but we're gonna figure it out. Hello, it's officially morning, day 1 of Fantasy-A-Thon, and I have finished 1 book so far, so yay, that's awesome. I finished Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Sean McGuire, and I actually quite liked it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4, not really a 5, just because, I don't know, I left wanting more, similar to the first book that I read back forever ago. I want more. One thing I did like, though, is that this referenced Stephen King twice, which is really funny. It actually kind of referenced, it mentioned Stephen King in the book, but then it also kind of referenced Pet Sematary, because it said when you resurrect things twice, it doesn't really come back the same. And it's like funny reading Pet Sematary, where it's like, you know, the dead should stay dead and they're not quite right when you like, anyway. I just thought it was funny. It was not lost on me if that was its intention. So I finished this, and then now I'm gonna go pick my second book to start. I'm gonna try to pick something that has an audiobook. I'm gonna go look at my TBR and see what I want to start. Okay, so that kind of answered my question about what audiobook I was gonna pick. I looked on my library app, Libby, and The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black was available without any holds, so I downloaded that, so that'll be my next book that I start. And then I do have, I think, a couple books left on Scribd for the month, so if I needed a second audiobook in the next 10 days, I'll take a look at what I want to pick and then grab that. But for now, Darkest Part of the Forest is gonna be my next read. Now I'm just gonna go make some toast, go to work. I work from 1 to 9 tonight, and then I open work at 9 the next morning. Alright guys, so it's later on in the evening now. Some shit went down today that I opted not to film, but I didn't end up going to work. Nothing major to worry about, just some stuff that I'd prefer not to show on camera. Cool. But I did, in the meantime, finish Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I'm rating it a 4.5 stars, if you're curious. I had it rated on Goodreads as a 3 before, and that is based off the rating I presumed I gave it when I was like 13, when I read it before. Since reading it the second time now as an adult, it's boosted up to a 4.5. I really liked it a lot. Quite a bit. So am I counting it as my second read for Fantasy-A-Thon? Oh, yeah, I am. But now it is about 9 o'clock at night. I actually have to get up for work at 5:30 tomorrow, which is going to be fun and exciting. And I then work 9 to 5. So I'm going to have at least a full, probably 14 hours out of the house tomorrow. I don't know if my body can take it, but you do what you gotta do. Right now it is, you know, late enough where I'm just going to get in bed and hopefully get tired enough in bed to go to bed really early and actually sleep my 8 hours before, because otherwise I'd be up until 2, get up at 5:30, and that's just, I can't work a Saturday for 8 hours on 3 hours of sleep. Like, I just can't. In the meantime, I'm gonna get in bed. I'm going to start the audiobook of The Darkest Part of the Forest. I really don't know too much about this. I really hope I like it. Funny thing, here's a little side note if you guys want to know about me and audiobooks. If I'm listening to an audiobook but I don't have the physical book, I literally can only listen to it at like maybe at max 1.5 speed. Oh, also, I ate a popsicle and my lips are like chapped. It's not a cute look, I'm well aware. But I can only listen to it at like 1.2 speed or 1.5 speed. But if I have the physical book and I'm, you know, reading along, 3, 2.5, 3, because that's actually the speed that I physically read. It's just when I'm taking in unknown auditory information, I have to process it slowly, partially because of my hearing loss, and then just because I'm trying to retain stuff. And if I don't see it with my eyes, then I don't listen to it as fast. So getting the actual audiobook for the physical book that you have and where you can actually hold that physical book, it's a real good way to, like, I don't know, read more if you guys are curious, but that's how I've been doing it lately. That I'm going to end the vlog here for the night. Edit this. I realize this is not the most exciting vlog. I don't know how exciting tomorrow's is going to be. TBH, this is what you guys get. You get a little snippet of my life, and sometimes my life is chaotic and just a lot, like today. And then some days I work all day. So, yeah, anyway, I am going to let you guys go for the evening. I do hope everyone is doing good, and until tomorrow's vlog, I will talk to you guys later. That made no sense. Until tomorrow's vlog, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. Bye.